What I'm going to tell you may sound insane, so brace yourself. I'm about to show you how to make your woman love you more by cheating on her. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Before your moral compass starts spinning in circles, let's get something straight. I'm not asking you to physically cheat on your girlfriend or wife. Banging that dirty skank you picked up at the bar is hardly going to endear you to your woman. It's about attacking her mind with emotional warfare and planting thoughts about the possibility that you're cheating that'll lasso her into obedience and subservience. Before we start, let me tell you this. Emotional warfare is a dangerous game to play. If you do it wrong, you're screwed. This is not a technique for amateurs, romantics, or men who crumble under pressure. If that's you, leave now. If you stay, you do it at your own risk. And if you're choosing to stay, then good, because now we can talk like adults. Like everything in Shogun Method, this starts with understanding the female psyche, deeply, coldly, clinically. If there's one thing that women desire more than anything else, it's this: emotional turmoil. As you'll see, to a woman, drama isn't a bug in her psyche. It's her entire operating system, running her thoughts, emotions, and actions from top to bottom. I mean, you already see it in her everyday behavior. In every argument she starts for no reason, in every emo meltdown over nothing, and in every sudden mood swing that blindsides you. Her need for drama is the centerpiece of her life. But guess what? This is ultimately the kink in her armor, the flaw that will lead to her ultimate downfall as a woman. The key to her obedience and subservience to you lies in this one key Shogun Method teaching: control her emotions, and you control her behavior. Now here's where the magic and the madness begins. If drama is crack cocaine to the female brain, what's the nuclear option? What's the ultimate adrenaline hit? The answer: her man cheating on her. Of course, I'm not condoning physical cheating. I mean, many shoguns date many women at once, but they do that with full disclosure. You should never lie to your woman and commit to her while you sleep with randos elsewhere. To control a woman's emotions, emotional cheating is cleaner, sharper, and psychologically lethal. As I teach in Shogun Method at shogunmethod.com, this is dread game par excellence. To create dread, you become emotionally close to another woman, and you want the amount of dread to be just enough for your girl to feel the pressure, the fear, the uncertainty, but not enough for her to have proof to blow things up. Because get this, that tension, that suspense, and that mix of jealousy and insecurity leads to the high she lives on. That's the emotional roller coaster that bonds her harder to you than any perfect boyfriend nonsense ever will. Trust me on this. Okay, if you're ready, let's go through the 5 steps every shogun takes to execute the dread game strategy. And the first step is this: choose your other woman strategically. Look, you don't need a harem. All you need is one emotionally available female target, just one. It could be a hot co-worker she feels threatened by, a flirty Facebook admirer, or an ex who still has unresolved tension with you. Now here's the nuance. This woman isn't the goal. She's only the tool, a lever, or an emotional catalyst, nothing more. You're unfazed even by her luscious tits or tasty sandwiches, and you're not trying to sleep with her. You're only using her existence to create psychological pressure on your woman, nothing more. So, remember your boundaries and keep to them. The second step is to build dangerous emotional closeness. This is where the emotional warfare truly starts. Begin by connecting with the emotional target. Do it casually at first, with low investment and light banter. Use your Shogun Method knowledge as you would on a primary target. Escalate her up the IRA model. If you're not familiar with this, go to iraymodel.com and download the digital guide. It's free. As a shogun, you should be familiar with this playbook. Talk about memories, private jokes, inside stories you two shared. Make it warm, intimate, and real enough that if your woman saw it, she wouldn't be able to brush it off. And here's the power move. If you've ever used Shogun Method sequences on her in the past, like the Black Rose sequence, use the same anchors again. Hit her with those triggers and bring back that old sexual persona she had around you. This is where Shogun-level skill separates the men from the kiddos. A real Shogun knows how to fire anchors without making it obvious. Say the right words, bring back the right memories, and use the right tone. Remember, you don't need to be blatant. You only need to be effective. The third step in the Shogun Method dread game strategy is to subcommunicate to your woman. The strange thing is, you shouldn't even need to tell her a damn thing. Women detect this shift subconsciously, believe me. Call it intuition or instinct shaped by thousands of years of human evolution. She will feel something is off. She will sense competition and feel threatened. And that threat does what nice guy behavior never will. It binds her emotionally to you with fear, desire, and urgency. She'll start watching you more closely, become more compliant, more affectionate, more sexually driven, and more invested in you. As shoguns, we know why this happens. Deep in her subconscious, she's fighting to survive. Her mind tells her, this man has options. He could leave me anytime, and so I must work harder so he stays. When she's at the edge of desperation, it's time to escalate to step 4 in the dread game framework. This is when she confronts you and you deny everything. Your response is simple. First, you pause. Then, you simply say one word, no. Then you walk away. If she chases you, say, this conversation is over. By denying it, you feed her doubt. And doubt is the root of emotional addiction. But what if she grabs your phone and sees the sexy texts you're getting from your other woman? This is where plausible deniability becomes your best friend. If you've only used anchors, metaphors, cryptic references like how shoguns do it, there's nothing explicitly sexual in the chat. She can sense something is wrong, but she can't prove shit. That drives her to the next level of insanity. Now you have the moral high ground, and you get to tell her off for invading your privacy. And when you walk away, you do it slowly, confident, and in full control. Let her feelings churn with this cocktail of fear, doubt, annoyance, and confusion. And when her emotions are bursting like squirting kitty juices, then it's time to seal the deal with the 5th step in the Shogun Method dread game. Once she's shaken and her emotions crack open, you deliver the kill shot. You soften your tone and give her a tiny, controlled dose of affection. Then, you say these 6 words, doesn't matter, I still love you. From Antarctic coldness, you switch to a warm and fuzzy mode. The emotional warfare comes to a halt, and this relief deepens the bond instantly and sends tingles to her penis purse like nothing else. You've just seen the legendary Shogun Method Fractionation in its full glory. You took her from emotional peak to emotional valley, and to emotional peak again. To a woman, the sensation is nothing short of orgasmic. Listen, if you hold your masculine frame throughout and follow all 5 steps I just shared with you, she will change for you. She'll love you harder, cling tighter to you, and submit more readily to you. Some call this manipulation, but I don't care. It's female psychology doing what it always does. You're not creating anything new. You're amplifying what's already inside her. But here's the thing. As with everything inside the Shogun Method knowledge base, you must be careful. Some women are emotionally brittle to the core. They break easily and spiral into insecurity or depression at the hint of Shogun Method. In the shogunmethod.net community, I tell my brother shoguns to practice restraint. Once you get the behavior shift you want, stop the emotional warfare, pull back and return to normal. Remember, you're not trying to destroy her. You're trying to bond her deeper to you. And here's one more thing to remember. Emotional warfare works, but you must understand the foundations. Anchoring, subcommunications, fractionation, emotional sequencing. Emotional warfare is not for untrained men. It's not for idiots, and it's not for guys who get needy or emotional like pussies. Shogun Method is heavy artillery, intellectual warfare with sophisticated psychological weaponry. And like any man's skill, you must build up the necessary expertise to handle it properly. If you want to use this strategy without blowing yourself up, or worse, damaging your woman, you need the source material. There's only one place where you learn the real system. Not the watered-down bullshit, not the fake summaries, not the misinterpreted crap floating online. I'm talking about the official Shogun Method online masterclass at fractionation.org. The truth is, most men shouldn't even be watching it. Most aren't ready, and worse, they don't have the mental horsepower for it. But if you've watched this far, guess what? You might qualify to be a shogun. This is the closest thing you'll ever get to seeing behind the curtain. You'll get a deep understanding how female psychology works in real life, and how to control a woman's mind, thoughts, and behavior with military precision. If you think you have the brain and the masculine backbone for it, then go here. Fractionation.org. See if the masterclass is still open. Sometimes we close it to filter out undeserving men, and that's 100% intentional. Shogun Method is not for everyone. And if the doorway is still unlocked, walk through it. But if it's closed, then maybe you weren't meant to be a shogun after all. Fractionation.org.